Trinidad and Tobago is a true melting pot of cultures. Out of this pot, our unique flavors come to life. I'm Renee, and here on Simply Local, we cook some of our favorite local recipes or put a Trini spin on international cuisine. So join me on Simply Local as we celebrate food from a Trinbagonian's perspective.
Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Local. I know it's been a hot minute, but I'm back. I've missed you guys so much. I don't know if I could still say Happy New Year because it's the end of January, but I'll still say it because it's my first episode. So Happy New Year guys, I missed you a lot and we're back. I decided to go back to basics today and create something that is a one-pot wonder in Trinidad. Well, it's actually known across the world, but we like it here in Trinidad and we call it Bhagi Rice. Now this is something very simple. You have a mixture of your starch, your veg, and your meat, and it's cooked in one pot, no fuss. It's really, really easy, and I'm here to show you guys, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so just like okra rice or split fish rice, you're just gonna start off with the basics. You're gonna saute all your vegetables, right? So I'm gonna start off with our cuisine products, right? So we have our cuisine soybean oil. So I'm just adding about 2 tablespoons. And I have my pot here on medium heat. Now these are the vegetables that I like to use. Feel free to go ahead and use whatever you like. But I always like to start off a pot with onion and garlic, right? So I'm adding my onion. And next I'll add my garlic. And what I love to do is let this sweat for about 2 minutes. So next I'm adding some okra. Normally some people slice it and you'll have like circles, but what I did, I diced it because I feel as though the star should be the bhaji, right? I shouldn't see big pieces of okra in it. That's just me personally. Right, I'm adding some pumpkin. I love to add pumpkin, right? It breaks down into the rice and blends into the rice and just gives you that silky feeling. And the color as well is great for the dish. So I just gave this 3 minutes. And a lot of people ask me, Renee, why not just throw everything in the pot together? No, guys, I love sauteing everything in the beginning. I truly believe that it really brings out the flavor into it. If you look at it, we have onions here, onions sweating and caramelizing, as well as the pumpkin. That's a little sweetness we add into the dish. And it should always have a sweetness and a salty balance to your dish. So it really does something for the dish, right? Next, I'm gonna add some pimento. Not a fan of pepper, but for me, pimento is just as good as pepper. Right? Alright guys, so we're halfway through here and you can see the dish already looks amazing. The colors are vibrant, right? Now Bhagi rice is something that is really versatile. It could be vegetarian, it could be with saltfish, it could be with pigtail, you name it, smoked bone. People make it with all sorts of things, right? But today I like to go regular and basic today. So we're using pigtail, right? So I have my pre-boiled pigtail here and I'm just gonna add it to the pot, right? Notice that I didn't really add any salt because the pigtail has salt still in it, right? And all the vegetables really gonna absorb all that salt flavor. And next we have one of the main stars, we have the bhaji. So in making bhaji rice, you could use 2 types of bhaji. In Trinidad, we like to use spinach or dasheen bush leaves, right? I have some spinach leaves here. So we're putting this in the pot, just give it a mix, and we're gonna cover it because it's gonna boil along like bhaji, right? I don't know if you ever made oil on before, but it's similar to that. The leaves are gonna break down and everything is gonna literally be half of what it really was, right? So I'm just gonna cover this and then we'll come back to it after 2 minutes. So as you can see here, the bhaji has broken down really lovely and everything else more or less has broken down as well, right? And you can't have bhaji rice without rice being the main ingredient, right? So we're using cuisine parboiled rice here. And I'm just gonna add some rice to it. Right, and you're going to mix this up. Now remember again, I didn't add any salt because the pigtail has a lot of salt in it. At the end, I'm going to taste it and see if it needs any salt. Okay, so any true Caribbean pot will always have something called coconut milk, right? So I'm just going to add my coconut milk. The coconut milk just does something to it, it infuses with the rice, with the bhaji, even in the pigtail as well. And it gives it this extra taste, like It's nothing. Like if you make pilau, if you make even Bhagi rice without the coconut milk, you could taste it and be like, you didn't put coconut milk in this. Like somebody will know, right? So I was gonna put coconut milk. And you see, I just put just enough to cover the surface. I don't wanna put too much that when the rice comes out, it's really, really soft and soggy, right? So I'm just gonna cover this down and we're gonna watch this. About 15 minutes, we're gonna give it on medium heat. So the rice is fully cooked, right? I'm just gonna add a few touches to the end. Now I tasted it and it needed a little bit of salt, so I added a little bit of salt and black pepper, right? Just to finish it up, I'm just gonna add some chive here and a little bit of parsley. Right, so I'm mixing that up. And some thyme. Just add some fresh herbs to the dish and bring everything together. And that's it. We're gonna give it about 2 minutes again and then it's ready. See how simple that was? So we finished our Bhagi rice. Now it's just time to taste it. So it's still hot, but gonna have some. Everything just melts in your mouth. It's just this amazing mixture. The coconut milk here and the salt from the pigtail, the vegetables, it's there. Really good, guys. So if you have a lot of things to do and you want to make some quick, this one pot wonder is just for you. Again, full starch, full veg, and full meat. And don't forget, you could make it vegetarian, just omit the meat. Or you can add a swordfish or any type of meat, right guys? So as always guys, the full recipe is on eatahfoodtt.com, or you can follow us on Instagram or Facebook. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this dish. And if you make this across the world, let me know what you like to put in it. Until next time guys, bye!